just so we clear, guys. All right, just so we clear, Jalen Green, as bad as he's been in these playoffs, right? As bad as he's been in these playoffs and as bad as he's been in these 3 games, the other side of this coin is this is my first trip to the playoffs. I've never been in the playoffs before. I've never been in this. I've never been in this kind of atmosphere. So 2 years ago, I was on a bad team. Last year, I've gotten better. I like to think that this year he's improved. I'm not ready to just give up on Jalen Green just yet. Has he been bad in this? Yes. And a lot of that has had to do with what I just talked about, with coaching. The fact that Steve Kerr is blitzing him. The fact that Steve Kerr is making him get off the ball. Jalen Green is more of a one-on-one player. He wants to play one-on-one, and he wants to get out in transition. I think
he's not
Steve
very
Kerr,
good at playing one-on-one, though.
Well, he's improved at it. He's 100% improved at being a one-on-one player. And I think Steve Kerr has done a great job in getting the ball out of his hands. I think Steve Kerr has done a great job in double teaming him and making him read defenses more. Now, as far as a scorer, there's things that he's accustomed to doing that Steve Kerr is not allowing him to do. Not allowing.
I don't even think they making real adjustments on Jalen Green. I just think he's just stinking it up. Like, I just think he's not making his open shots. Like, if you're not making your open shots, like the shots that you normally make, like it's not like they just throwing different coverages at him because he's that special.
He missed 2 free throws yesterday.
Yeah, I think the Warriors are just conceding that he's up and down, and they don't really have to make real adjustments on him. Like, they just allow him to shoot himself in the foot, and they know that Ime is not going to play him long. My thing with Ime is, with Ime is bring him off the bench. Like, Jabari's been outplaying him the whole series. Just you need a spark off the bench. Jabari can't be the spark off the bench.
Well,
Jabari
you think that about him anyway, Jordan, and because you
I've been saying that for a while.
And you're gonna throw a monkey wrench in what you doing. This is
I'm not throwing a monkey wrench. Yeah, I'm not throwing a monkey wrench, but I'm telling you,
this is your leading scorer. Now what you want to do is you want to bench him. You want to bench him
because
you want him to come off the bench. You have no idea what that's going to do to him. It's your leading scorer.
It doesn't matter. What is it doing to the team? Like, it's not about him. That's the problem that I can't.
Actually, it is. That's why you guys aren't what you guys are.
No, it's not. That's not why we are where we are.
In what world where your leading scorer is not playing up to snuff and you're not better? What world is that? Tell me what that's going on.
Chill. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
No, I
the games where he's getting 7 and 8, that's more detrimental to when he had an anomaly where he scored damn near 40. Like, we losing these games by a couple of points. I'm saying bring that bullshit at 7 and 8 off the bench and put Jabari in there, who's more productive, who's a bigger defender, who's a better rebounder. Like, my thing is, you worried about what it does to Jalen Green confidence, or it's not about him. Like, if he wants to win, you adjust. If you don't, sit your ass on the bench. Like, you gotta adjust.
Well, he only played 25 minutes yesterday, so it's like
that was too many minutes for me.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he starts. Like, what difference does it make if he starts and just plays barely any minutes?
No, because 25 minutes is not even barely even minutes.
That's but I'm not saying play 25 next game. I'm saying what if he just starts next game and plays 18 minutes?
Okay, I don't think he should start, because the start when we go down
a lot of
games
bad.
Jordan. The question he's asking you.
Let me answer the question. I know exactly what question he's asking me. What I'm saying is this: if he comes off the bench, he can be the spark for us that come off the bench, that we can turn him loose and score. Anyway. Yes, I do want him to be that anyway, but we in this series where we're down.
But I feel you.
I think he'll be a better spark than him going 0 for 8 in the first quarter.
He could do that coming off the bench.
He could do that coming off the bench. He barely took straight. He didn't go.
That's fine, but Jabari Smith has been playing good, and he hasn't been getting enough.
I'm saying give Jabari more minutes for sure.
Yes, and he hasn't been getting Jabari Smith. I think he'd be better in the starting lineup than him coming off the bench. I think the role for Jalen Green coming off the bench is just sometimes you just need a fresh start where you just get in there and you just cook up. But as far as Jabari Smith, like, he need more minutes. He need to start. We need he need his defensiveness. Nothing's wrong with Jalen Green coming off the bench. It's the playoffs. You got to adjust.
I think it's interesting.
Steve Kerr just started Buddy Hield.
Give my good Steven Adams off the bench too. Give my good Steven Adams.
Like, it's nothing wrong with that.
Yo, Jordan, to a certain extent, I agree. And I'm higher on Jalen Green than probably anybody up here, actually. But with that being said, I'm also probably lower on Jabari Smith than anybody up here. I got to give him his credit where credit's due.
I don't need
it. He has been hooping this series.
Facts.
But if y'all put him in the starting lineup and give him 30 minutes a game, I promise you, you are going to do the same thing with Jabari Smith eventually.
No, I don't think
eventually, and I'm gonna tell you why. Now, and he obviously has room to grow and he has room to mature and stuff like that. But y'all seen that turnover that he made last night, and in the clutch, where he just threw the ball into the backcourt. Yep. You'll start seeing more of that as he gets more minutes. And that stuff will cause you to be lower.
But Ron, I just think turnovers like that is turnover. That's not why I'm not mad at Jalen Green because he did one specific play. It's just I see in his pattern.
Yeah, those 3 turnovers in the first 2 minutes were quite bad.
Yeah, I agree with that. But what I'm saying is like the pattern of a guy that's doing this. Usually, most coaches come to a consensus, try him off the bench. But for some reason,
most coaches don't. No, yes, they do not, Jordan. No yes, coaches. There are no coaches.
So why did Steve Kerr? So why did Steve Kerr do that with Buddy Hield?
I'll tell you why. Because Buddy Hield is not.
Why did he do it with Pods?
He's not doing that.
Jalen not Pods.
I hate to step in and interrupt this intense yap session that you're currently watching, but I just have to inform you on all the amazing, spectacular, fabulous, endless ways to play and win over at PrizePicks. Basketball fans, I know the season is just tipping off. Yes, I know this. But you know what that means? It means that you have an opportunity to pick your favorite players and their matchups that are the most thrilling, and you can win money from these. With PrizePicks, you can play daily NBA contests and test your hoop knowledge by choosing the player projections in every single stat line imaginable to make your PrizePicks and take home some nice hard-earned cash. Are you a rookie in the game? Don't even sweat it. I got the playbook for you right here. All you have to do is download PrizePicks, use promo code PANEL, and you will get $50 instantly when you play 5 here with PrizePicks. So what are you waiting for? Download PrizePicks, use promo code PANEL, and join me as we break down all of our amazing daily picks right here on the panel. PrizePicks. Run your game, control your game, win your game. It's easy, baby. It's easy.
First of all, Buddy Hield is not
leading them. Shit, really? I don't know why y'all trying to make him an anomaly. Because y'all trying to make him a special player. He's not that special, Chill. You keep going on that train. It's been 5 years.
You want to dump him.
Special.
He's
23. I don't want to dump him.
You want to dump him. He's the same age as Anthony Edwards.
Of course.
I don't want to dump him. I want to put him where he's supposed to be.
Of course, if he's not Anthony Edwards, let's take him out of the lineup because that's the measuring stick.
That's not what I said.
Like that's not even a measure.
So what are you saying, Moss? He's 23 years old.
Special
Same age.
I'm saying he's the same age as Anthony Edwards.
Okay, he's the same age as Anthony Edwards. He's not progressed like Anthony Edwards has. I'm not going to argue that point. No, he has not. But you're not going to sit here and tell me. You're not going to sit here and tell me he's the same dude today that he was 2 years ago.
He was.
That doesn't have nothing to do with it.
What do you think he's better at, and how much better is he?
I think he's better this year at reading defenses.
What does that have to do with him sucking in the playoffs?
Okay.
Is he good? Is he good at reading defenses?
Well, I'm sorry.
Is he good?
Okay.
Is he good at reading?
Why can't we bring him off the bench then?
As you were saying, Moss, is he good? Is he good at reading defense? I think he's better than he was last year. That doesn't mean that he was. Let me rephrase that. He sucks less than he did. Let me say that. Because he was bad at it.
Why can he not come off the bench? I just want to know that.
I think he's a good scorer. Anybody?
There you go. Not Jalen Green. According to Chill, not Jalen Green.
So to answer your question, the reason why is because where do you bring? The reason why is because where is your leading scorer on any team? I'm not just talking about the Houston Rockets. Any team.
A quick one, Lou Williams.
Please.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lou Williams.
Lou Williams.
Yeah.
Lou Williams?
Yeah.
So Lou Williams let.
And how did that work?
No, Ron.
How did it work?
Stay right here. So Lou Williams is your starting. So Lou Williams is your starting 2 guard all year long. He's leading your team in scoring.
No, he wasn't a starting 2 guard. He came off the bench the whole season. He led the team in scoring though.
And that's not what Jalen Green did. Jalen Green is your starting 2 guard who's leading your team in scoring. That's what he is for your crew. Now, what you want to do because of these 3 games, which by the way, I've never played in this atmosphere before, you want to now relegate me to the bench because you think that I'm going to be better.
I would feel you if you keep talking about that he never played in this atmosphere before. I would feel you. But one thing has been constant. He been doing this shit all year, Chill. I don't know why you thinking that he just pulled this shit out of his ass. He been doing this all year. He been playing up and down, up and down, up and down for 4 years. I don't know why you like.
What's the G League year? 5 years.
Something that's in your brain. You thinking that this is some shit we never seen from Jalen Green. I've been telling people since he got to Houston, his ceiling is a 6-man. I'm not saying it to be detrimental to him. I'm saying it because I've seen players like him before. His standout skill is his athleticism. That's his standout skill. It's not like he's a prolific jump shooter.
Athleticism isn't a skill. You're not skilled as an athlete. You could be an athlete.
Okay, that's what he. So. But that's
so because he's an exceptional athlete. Him coming off the bench. If you want to move him to the bench, you should have been did that. Why are you doing it now when the playoffs?
Because we losing it, and we need more guys in the lineup like Jabari Smith because he can defend, he can rebound, he can make shots. That's why we also need a spark coming off the bench.
He gets guarded.
Yes, and also
Jalen Green also gets guarded.
Also, I don't think Jabari Smith. I think we'll see a bigger impact from Jabari in the starting lineup than him coming off the bench and hoping he can make us 2 or 3 threes and then you sit him down again.
So
I want Jalen Green. Jalen Green not even getting enough shots in the starting lineup. By the way, 8 shots for him ain't good enough.
And why is that? I mean,
that was just one game.
And wouldn't that?
The first game he took what did he take? 11 shots.
Like 8 to 11 shots.
And wouldn't that be relegated?
That's not enough shots for him.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying, though. So wouldn't that be and wouldn't that be subjective to coaching? Because I mean, as a coach, at the 2-guard spot, now, aren't you supposed to run things for me? Shouldn't I be in the action? It's not well,
yeah. Damn, what's cracking hell? I don't have a problem with with Jalen Green only getting 8 shots last night, bro. Jalen Green was god awful. He started off that game god awful. He started off the game putting us in the hole with those turnovers.
Us
leading the. Yeah, us. I'm still rocking Houston. Come on now. Come on. I'm still rocking Houston, man.
Yeah, you got my spot for sure. Okay, CFC. Let's go.
But look. I'm just saying, like, the guy. I left Jalen FC officially last night, and it hurt. It hurt my heart. But he's not good, Ron. I know you want to come up here and you want to
good. It's just at best he's a
like
6-man.
Propaganda. The problem, and also the problem I'm having with this is that Jabari Smith, like I heard what you said earlier, like, oh, Jabari will be doing this. But Jabari Smith has started this year already. It's not like we're asking him to play a player that
and then like, men obviously
he didn't have any trust in originally. And like he was starting. That's when we had one of the better defenses in the league. That stretch of games where he got hurt. People were talking about how the Rockets defense had fallen off. Like they had fallen from second to, I think that stretch was like 14th. They were like middle of the pack defensively when Jabari was out. He's one of your best shooters, one of your best floor spacers. He rebounds. He can protect the rim. Like you already played him and started him this year. So for you to not just acknowledge that he's playing, he's one of the better players in this series for you and give him more minutes. I don't understand, especially when Jalen Green's playing like that and how Amin has been playing majority of this series. Amin finally showed up in the second half of that game last night, but Amin has been god awful for majority of this series.
Amin and Jalen have been the.
That's what I'm saying.
Why can't Jabari get more minutes?
Fred VanVleet had his one good game and we lost him.
But shit, Amin, shit, I was thinking the same thing about Amin. Then I started seeing his ass say, I'm going in the paint because they sweet down there. And I said, you know what? Jalen Green ass need to come off the bench.
You see that layup he made in the fourth? Was it around the post?
Yeah, crazy. But I think both Şengün and Amin just figured out the Warriors is a little soft, they a little cushion down there, and they just started going and attacking. So that's why I said what I said about that end. Jabari has the when I think about it, like Jabari has to feel like he get 2 feet in the paint, he can turn his back, turn and shoot. He can do a lot of things that we need when they go zone. How good is Jalen Green when they go zone? Not very good if you're not making the shots. So you got to take him out the game. You got to put somebody that can be a big body down there. You can throw it in the middle and they can turn and shoot. Now, Fred did have a hell of a game last night. And he might have not played good the first game, but the second game he was decent. You know, he kind of he didn't make shots, but I think he managed the game well.
Kind of like Jalen Green.
Jalen Green had one good game in the series.
Okay, chill. If we take out Fred VanVleet, what point guard we putting in? We take out Fred VanVleet, what point guard we putting in?
Respect Reed Shepherd, man. Respect Reed Shepherd. But
I was Jordan.
The only players who have been good in every game are like Steven Adams, Jabari, if you want to give him game one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Everyone else has had bad games.
Yeah, but the problem with
Jalen Green had one really good game.
We don't have a sub for Fred VanVleet. We don't have a sub.
Yeah,
okay, Jordan.
One
thing I was not understanding last night. One thing I was not understanding. We are watching Jalen Green not be able to handle the ball and get past half court without turning it over. Why is Fred VanVleet not bringing the ball up?
I don't know. I think sometimes they just let players just try. They just
why
let
is Jalen Green the one bringing the ball up and he's turning it over?
The reason why is because I'm getting a break from it because he is getting pressured full court. Yes, he is. So,
but I'm saying that was from the start of the game. Fred VanVleet is so clearly our best ball handler. It's not even close. It's not close.
Even
Jalen Green is getting pressured full court, turning the ball over early in the game, and Fred is on the other end of half court waiting on the wing like he the two guard. I was confused by that. I ain't know what was going on.
It sounded to me like
real talk. I think it's like for the Rockets, for y'all, Jaylen Green has to play good. You know what I mean? Like y'all, I don't want to disrespect because I think the Rockets are a really good basketball team. I think y'all have a really bright future. But as of today, y'all not good enough to win unless Jalen Green's playing good basketball. Amin Thompson.
We miss our free throws, Ox.
And I mean, everybody got to make free throws, but still, I still feel the same way. Like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like the Amin Thompson, he started balling a little bit yesterday, but I don't think, like I've been saying, Amin not ready yet. You know what I mean? He will be though. He just not ready yet. Y'all got a really young team and just need Jalen to play better. And they're just not that. They're not there yet. As a team, y'all got a really good team, but y'all need y'all need some moments of my player being better than y'all best player. And I don't think y'all gonna get.
I mean, but to be honest with you, Alex, like I'm not gonna blame the loss on Jaylen Green. Like I'm not like that's one thing I was not doing. I'm not blaming the loss on him. I'm blaming the loss more so on the free throws. Like you missed 11 damn free throws. Like the Warriors missed one free throw. Like that's a clear indication. Like we missed 11. We lost the game by what 4 points?
Jordan, look at y'all squads, Jordan. Look at the Warriors right here and look at the Rockets right here. And if I ask you, which one of these teams is gonna miss free throws today?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm agreeing with you. I didn't know we was gonna miss 11 though. I didn't know we was gonna miss 11.
But the Rockets, they've lost 3 games.
They've shot above 50%.
In all of those 3 losses, they've shot above 60% from the free throw line once, and it was 61%.
That's not going to get it done.
Like if they can shoot 72%,
and every game is but every game has been close, and it's like, bro, if we made 4 more free throws last night, like goddamn, 4 more free throws, we win the game.
Yeah, but you know how that goes, though, Jordan. Yeah, but you know how that go. Like that's what you said is definitely a fact. But you know how it is. If you say that, then it's like, oh well. Remember, Pods missed that one layup. You remember when this?
No. I mean, I agree with you. I'm just saying though, you get to the free line where it's wide open. You free. You supposed to make them count.
Yeah, free throws are free.
I know 2 of us up here feel like I'd rather shoot a contested layup than an open free throw. You know what I'm saying? So,
shit, not me.
I just feel like
I don't look at free throws the same way y'all do. But
it comes down to control.
I never overreact to miss free throws.
Shit, I love free throws, bro. I'm shooting a free throw. All I gotta do is see one. My rest of the game going on. I make one.
You should have
that Hacker Adams really worked too. Let's not forget about that.
I would have seen if Steven Adams would have made one. Shit.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. With the way the Rockets half-court offense looks, let Steven Adams shoot that free throws.
Exactly. I didn't understand why they took him out. I'm like, bro, he made one and missed one the last time. Fuck it. Let's go split.
You know how happy I'll be if the Rockets could get that consistent?
Yeah, let's split.
Come on, man. Let him shoot 50% from the free throw line. That'll be progress.
It's the player choice break.